So today I will discuss a new algorithm which is called as elliptical curve cryptography, also known as ECC. It is a public key based algorithm and it is very popular. So let us see what is the idea behind ECC. So ECC was implemented to replace RSA algorithm because RSA is costly due to exponential operation. So people were searching some other alternatives which can achieve the same security in less cost. So that's why ECC was implemented. ECC is now very popular because it provides same security in less cost and is a public key based algorithm. So here no exponential operation is required, and this ECC algorithm is implemented with the help of a curve which is called as elliptical curve, whose equation is of this form. So the equation will be y square is equal to x cube plus ax plus b, where a and b will be integer values. So in general, all elliptical curve can be represented as a comma b. So if you want to do encryption and decryption, you need to supply the value of a and b, and you need to see whether this condition is satisfied or not. So when you supply a and b, okay, you can generate the values of x. For each value of x, you can generate value of y, and you can draw a curve. So this is one elliptical curve, right? So you can see the equation is y square is equal to x cube plus ax plus b. So this curve is called as elliptical curve. So what is important in this curve? So this curve, if you choose any 2 points on this curve and if you add those points, you will always get a new point on this curve. For example, if you know one point on this curve which is p, if you know other point which is q on this curve, so when you add these 2 points, you will get a new point on the curve. Now when r is generated, so when you add p with r, another point will be generated on the curve. So this operation, which is addition operation, forms a abelian group over addition. When you define this addition over this elliptical curve, it forms a abelian group. So we will use this property for defining encryption and decryption, and this elliptical curve cryptography can also be used for sharing keys. So let us see. So basis related to curve, points on a elliptical curve form field. One very beautiful property of elliptical curve is it forms a abelian group over addition. So if you add 2 points on a curve, it will give you a new point. So in previous figure, you can see when you add p and q, it will give you r. So what is the idea behind generating key sharing algorithm and encryption algorithm? The idea is very simple. So if you know 2 points p and q, okay, so you can create new point by adding these 2 points. So addition is very easy. Like if you know the value of p, if you know the value of q, it is very, if you know one point p and another point q, it is very easy to calculate the value of r. But if you add a point n number of times, okay, you can easily calculate the value of new point q, which will be equal to n into p. But the difficulty is, if you know the value of q and the value of p, it is very difficult to identify the value of n. So this is like discrete logarithmic problem. So we will use this property to define encryption and decryption and for sharing key. So this is the idea. So addition is very easy, but if you know 2 points but you don't know how many times the one point is added, that value, identification of that value is quite impossible. So we will use this property. So we need to apply this addition operation to define encryption and decryption and key sharing. So whenever we are adding 2 points, we need to see whether 2 points are distinct or not. So if two points are distinct, for example, if we are adding p and q and if both values are distinct, then what we need to do, first we need to calculate the value of slope of line which will be connecting p and q. So this will give you the slope of the line. So this formula will be used, and then after you can use this slope for calculating the value of coordinates of r. Remember this, the equation of this slope becomes different when you add the same point, right? Again and again. So here, if P and Q are same, then following the only this value will change, the other values will remain same, right? So key sharing. So the key sharing method is very similar to Diffie-Hellman algorithm, which is a lower version of Al-Gamal algorithm. So idea is very simple. Both sender and receiver has to be agree on a one particular point, so that is called as generator, right? And then let us suppose if sender is P and receiver is Q, then they will generate some private key N and M, which will be less than some number, predefined number, right? And with the help of this private key they will calculate the public key. So P will calculate this public key, so it will multiply this value N with G and calculate its public key, and similarly at the receiving end Q will calculate its public key. Then both of them will share these keys, and with the help of these keys they will calculate the shared key. So this is the example. So it is very similar to Diffie-Hellman algorithm. So this is the idea of decryption and encryption. Idea is very simple. So again, first sender will calculate its public key, so the process is same. Now receiver, the receiver will calculate its public key. Then the sender who want to send the message, okay, will choose a random value k, and it will calculate the value of ciphertext, and finally it will generate another ciphertext which will be calculated by adding the message with k times q. So it is very similar to Al-Gamal algorithm. You can check that algorithm, right? So finally, how decryption will be done? So decryption will be done with the help of this process. So this, when you apply this one, you can get the original message. So this is the proof behind this one. Let us see some example of this ECC algorithm. So if let us suppose we want to add these two numbers, right? And the curve is this one. So because both values are distinct, so first we will calculate the slope, and then we can use these values. Now if points are same, right, then the slope will be different and the value of new point will be different. So now how will you calculate 4 times P? So R is representing 2 times P. So if you want to calculate 4 into P, so again you have to add R with R. So there is no shortcut. If you want to calculate 5 into P, so what you have to do? So first you need to calculate 4P, then you have to add P in it. So let us check how C key can be shared with the help of this algorithm. So this example is different. So here the elliptical curve is defined, which is defined over modulo multiplicative group, which is defined over a prime number. So this is the equation of the curve. So here you can see A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, P is equal to 7. So this will be the equation, right? So here we will apply all those operations which will work under modulo operation. So let us suppose they will agree on one base point. So A will calculate its private key. So let us suppose it is 4 and will calculate this value, right? So this will give the public key. So this is how the 2 into PA is calculated. Then again we have to add it one more time to get the public key of A. Similarly at the receiving end we need to calculate another key, and finally we need to calculate this for 8 into G. So this will be the shared key. So we can use the same process, okay, for encryption and decryption. So you can see you need to apply the same operation while adding encryption and decryption process. So here you can see here the operation is modulo multiplicative group, right? So here you can see while adding this one we are taking modulo inverse of 44 on 67. So remember all these things. If you are having any problem, just let me know on Microsoft Teams. Thank you.